What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim Fanis, aka vypermajik, and I got Surge. I am so excited. It's back in stock on Amazon, and it doesn't cost you $70 a can. So if you want Surge, hit it up now because it is back in stock. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. I actually wanted to talk about the state of Nintendo. And it's really clear to me after all the things that have been going on in Nintendo in the last couple weeks, and I'll talk about all of them. Nintendo has really taken a line in the sand and said, you know what, this is who we are, and if you don't like it, deal with it. And surprisingly, it's actually worked out really well for them. I think back to the great console war when you had the original Microsoft Xbox pitted up against the Sony PlayStation 2. And where was Nintendo in all that? Their hardware really wasn't on par with any of that. Then we moved into the 360 versus the 3, and again, Nintendo was an absent partner. Now we move into the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4. Again, Nintendo is absent. They're doing their own thing, and it's working. That's the thing that's so amazing, and I feel as if they're playing by their own rules, and people don't seem to like it. So you have the console piece of things. Then you have this insane craze of amiibos. And if you've seen my channel, you see me talk about how I'm an amiibo addict. I'm constantly checking on all these sites to see when these things become available. And I don't care about their functionality in the game. I just like the collectible, the little figurine to set on my desk. And I love that. And there's such a fight right now to get these things. They're in such limited quantity. They're so hard to come by. And people are waiting outside a line at Best Buys at 5 o'clock in the morning, and they're buying them online from Europe, and they're doing all these stupid things to get them, but it's such a hot property right now. Nintendo knows it, and the fact that they're putting their fans through the grinder, they don't care. And I gotta be honest, I'm not happy about the way they're handling it, but again, Nintendo's doing their own thing. You don't see those level of collectibles from Microsoft or from Sony. Yeah, you have the customizable faceplate. I showed off my Bloodborne faceplate that I picked up a few days ago. And I know 360 did the faceplates. You have themed controllers like the Titanfall themed controller for the Xbox One, or the Call of Duty themed console, or the Star Wars themed console, that sort of thing. But you don't have this level of collectible item that you would in the other consoles. Again, Nintendo thinking outside the box and doing things their own way. Then I got the email today that the Elite status gifts for Club Nintendo, which will be shutting down here at the end of the year, which I'm really disappointed about, those were posted. So all your games that you bought, you could redeem for tokens, and then you could cash those in to pick up a reward. And my videos where I do upstairs, you know that I have all those game posters in the background. So you could see the 3 poster set I have from Smash Brothers, or from Mario, or from Zelda, or the Donkey Kong set. These are really cool collectibles. And again, you don't have that level of reward loyalty like you do on Sony or in Microsoft. And again, I know Club Nintendo is shutting down, which I'm bummed out about. But all those games I bought can now be redeemed for Animal Crossing New Leaf, or Mario Golf, or Mario 7, or Super Mario Brothers 2, NES Remix, Donkey Kong Tropical Country, or Tropical Freeze rather. Now all these games are normal full-price games that you could buy in the store, but because of the loyalty that I've had to Nintendo, I'm getting them back. You don't have that level of loyalty or that reward program that you do with Microsoft or with Sony. And I think that's really interesting. Now, another thing has come to light in the past month or two, and I've been more aware of it as I've been standing up my YouTube channel. Nintendo is very adamant about you not using their products or their services in a channel without their consent and without them getting a cut of the action, which really is peanuts in terms of how much Nintendo makes, but they want a cut of it, and they are legally entitled to it. Now, whether you agree with that or disagree with that, you don't see that kind of copyright claim on anything else, including Big Bad EA. Microsoft doesn't copyright any of the videos or things I talk about. Certainly PlayStation doesn't. My channel is built on Share Factory. So, again, Nintendo's doing it their own way. Not saying it makes it right or makes it wrong, but they've thrived making their own rules and not playing in the conformance of the other two. And I think having this rogue element, this rogue company out there who isn't playing by the rules. EA is another perfect example. I'm sorry, not EA, E3. Nintendo doesn't participate in the big keynotes at E3. They do Nintendo Direct. And I think that is really cool. I like that. Them being outside the box forces everyone else to rethink how they are thriving. And I've said this 1,000 times before, and I'll say it 1,000 more. Competition makes a difference, and competition pushes originality. Look at what has happened to the EA Sports Madden football franchise ever since 989 Studios and the ESPN branded Monday Night Football game. Look at how, when all those went away, what has Madden become? It's not the genre-breaking game that it once was. And that's why I say competition matters. So my hat's off to Nintendo. I like that they're thinking outside the box. And if you don't want to support them, the great thing about America is you don't have to. You don't have to buy their products. You don't have to wait in line for Amiibos. You don't even have to buy a Wii U. And I'm sure a lot of people still don't even know what the hell a Wii U is. Besides the fact that it's a really stupid name, a lot of people don't even understand it. And that's also part of Nintendo's charm, is their marketing is kind of all over the place. No one knows when these Amiibos are coming out. No one understands what the Wii U is. You have the Nintendo 3DS, now the new Nintendo 3DS. What? Can't we come up with better names? But hey, this isn't about bashing anyone. This is about pointing out that when all these videos come out, and I'm seeing a lot of this, that's why I wanted to post my thoughts on this. When you're seeing a lot of animosity towards other people, just because they do things differently doesn't make them inherently better or worse. Now, you can pinpoint certain things and say, hey, the share profiting, the way that Nintendo, takes food off my table as a YouTuber. Okay, maybe. You could argue that and say it's not fair, but it's just that the other companies haven't chosen to enforce that. And it is free advertising. And when you have channels reaching in the millions of subscriptions and millions of views, Nintendo's missing out on that, but they're okay with it. So who am I to not tell Nintendo how to run their business? I can't. Just like who am I to tell Blizzard I'm not happy with certain things that they do in their game, and I don't like what they did in game balancing, and I don't like the direction that Origin is. I don't like how EA made Origin. I don't like that direction. But hey, I can speak with my wallet, and I encourage each of you to do the same thing. So as you're seeing some of these videos and you're hearing some of the hatred for Nintendo, I'm not taking up their shield. I just want to point out that they've always done things differently, and this is just an extension of that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Nintendo should play by other people's rules? Do you even care? A lot of my friends are PC gamers. They don't even have consoles. They think it's all trivial, and they're the PC master race. Obviously, I'm partial to both PlayStation and PC, but I'll get an Xbox One when Halo comes out, and I have the Wii U, and I love the Club Nintendo service, and I love Amiibos, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching my video today. Please do me a favor, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I really do like the feedback that I'm getting from people on the videos I get. I've met a couple of you guys now through the PlayStation Network, and that's really cool. So I like to have healthy discussions with everyone. So keep the comments coming. I really do appreciate them. I promise I read them all. Until next time, I and my badass John Cena shirt will see you guys on the other side.